handgun, asked him to stop. So the driver, FedEx driver, went around him. Then he heard the bullet, shots fired at him. The same time, his supervisor, Miss William, was calling him. So she also heard, and he was saying, "Someone's shooting at me."
So she was on the phone with him during the shooting.
Yeah, yes, at that time.
Okay.
And he was screaming, "They are shooting at me! They're shooting at me!" She told him, "Go, keep move." Then he told, "Hey, white truck is following me." Then he kept. She advised him, drive away from the white truck and come to the office.
Now he was in FedEx uniform, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, but was he in a FedEx vehicle or
It's
his
a
own?
rental Hertz rent car.
Okay.
Rent a truck, the white van.
Okay. And so what happened after that?
After that, he went. White truck was. Chasing him up to the I-55, and the driver got on I-55 north, and the driver stopped. White truck stopped. Then a few minutes later, the driver, who was Mr. Case, called police department and said, "Hey, there's a suspicious vehicle, white vehicle in our area." And he chased them all the way to the I-55. And about 15 minutes or 20 minutes later, Mr. Gibson, which is the victim of FedEx driver, he called the Brookhaven Police Department and told the dispatch, "Hey, someone shot at me in the Junior Trail, and I'm on my way to office. I'm coming tomorrow to make a report."
What did the police say to him?
They told him he could come and do the report now, or he could come tomorrow, so that he made the choice to come next day.
Yeah, he was probably shaken up pretty good after that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so he came in the next day, and he told y'all. Did you meet him then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you met him when he came in.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what do you remember about that?
So I one of the officer, patrol officer, took the report exactly. Then I took him to the interrogation room. I asked him to give a return statement. Normally that's what I do when I get the investigation. I will make sure the victim give the proper return statement for me to go through it. So he gave me a return statement, and then I asked him to come with me to go to the 417 Junior Trail to see actually where the crime scene occurred, how that happened, where the way he was telling me, I had a little misunderstanding about the couple of houses in here and there. So he went and pointed out which house the truck came from, which house he delivered the package to, which trailer the shooter came from.
So they live in a trailer, huh?
No. The son was living in a trailer.
Okay, got it.
Wow.
Okay. So what happens next?
So after that, I talked with the White House. I went the truck where the truck came from. I went and talked to the knock on the door. The lady came to the door. Then I told him what I'm out there for, and she told me that Mr. Charles Case and his wife lives in that house, and their son Brandon Case lives in on the trailer.
Is it Gregory or Charles Case?
Gregory Charles.
Okay,
Case.
got it. Okay,
And
because in here it
Case.
says Gregory. Okay, go on.
And Brandon Case lives in the trailer. And she told me that you already know him, and he works at the Honda motorbikes place. So I got that information. Then I went straight to the Honda motorcycle place, and I asked Mr. Brandon and asked him, "Hey, did anything happen last night?" Then he said, "Yeah, there's a truck came by, and we tried to stop and kept going." He never ever mentioned it, but I asked him, "Did you shoot at the truck?" He said no. So I left it as it is at that time, so I don't have enough evidence.
And then you went and I assume inspected the vehicle itself.
No. What happened? I went and met with the district attorney, and district attorney Debates told me that I should call the Business Bureau investigation, ask them to process the vehicle. And at that time, the vehicle was at the FedEx.
Why do you think he wanted you to do that instead of you doing it?
they have more confidence of they do better job, or they want to make sure crime scene specialists process the vehicle.
Okay.
So I follow his advice. I contact the Mr. Bureau investigation, and they went and processed the vehicle next day.
Okay. So then from that point on, you just start putting the file together, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what did you determine?
Still, I'm working on it. The next day, I got the search warrant execute.
Mm-hmm.
I went to search warrant, went into the house. Before I went to their house, execute a search warrant, I went to Mr. Brandon where he works at. I picked him up with another officer, patrol officer,
Picked who up?
Mr. Brandon.
Brandon?
The father.
No, son.
The son. Sorry,
Yeah.
the son.
Picked him up and went to his trailer.
Mhm.
He refused to give me the keys to open the door. He wants to talk to his attorney. And he called Jason Barrett's attorney. And I talked to him, I told attorney, hey, what we are doing right there, we won't search warrant. We already,
Y'all had a search warrant?
yeah, I search warrant in hand.
Okay, got it.
You know, I gave him search warrant and I told him everything. Then Jason told Case he let us go in the house. So at first he said, I don't have the key, someone had to bring the key, delay for a little while. Finally he went and got the key and opened the door for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we searched the whole house. We didn't find any. I was looking for handguns. I didn't find no handguns.
Mm-hmm.
So we, finished the search. I transport him to the police department to question him. He'd say, I want an attorney, so I stopped talking to him.
Okay.
Then there was probably Thursday or something, and then I called Mr. Gibson, which is the victim's supervisor, Miss Candace. I asked her to Mr. Gibson to come to the police department. I want to make a photo lineup to make sure he recognize any of this father and the son, but the person was with a gun. I was at that time looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So he made a Monday, he came in and photo lineup, he picked Mr. Brandon as a shooter from the photo lineup. So I had enough evidence by then saying I have a right shooter. Okay, it's the victim saying this is the person shot at me, and I know he was there. So I got the warrant issued for Mr. Brandon for his father. I called his father and asked him to come and talk to me. I want to talk this matter. He says his wife have a COVID, so she work in emergency at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't come. So he said he could come a couple of days after. I said okay, he could come. And then day before he called me and said, I'm coming with my attorney to meet me at the PD. So he came in and I want to talk to. He had an attorney with him. Attorney said no talk. So I execute my charges as a Mr. Gregory case as a conspiracy to commit a crime. And a few minutes later, Brandon attorney called me also and say asked me what charges. I said shouldn't occupy motor vehicle. And they said my client coming to meet with me. He came to the police department. I served the both warrant and transported the police to the jail.
Did you recover the handgun?
No, sir.
So was the firearm ever recovered?
No.
Never was recovered. Okay.
No.
So we got a car with bullet holes. And I'm assuming we got bullets.
Yes.
But we never actually got the handgun.
Yes, sir.
And did y'all? I guess residue test wouldn't have done any good because it was 2 or 3 days later. So.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
normally after 6 hours. There's no need to be doing any.
Right.
They even say after 4 hours.
Now, I'm assuming you searched databases for firearms purchases by him. Did you find any that you think could have been a possible?
We didn't find anything. He bought any handguns.
Detective, tell him now you found a bunch of guns, just not a handgun.
Not a handgun, but 17 long guns,
Mm-hmm.
short gun, rifle, all kind of stuff, and we found some ammunition, which can fit for handguns, 9mm.
But ballistics never showed that none of these guns were the ones used in this particular crime,
No, sir.
correct?
No, sir.
Right. Okay. So right now it's his word, he's saying I got shot at. These guys are, I'm assuming they're denying it, right, that they did that. So what other evidence did you get for this case to strengthen it?
Telephone conversation.
Okay.
Mr. Case chased the victim,
Mm-hmm.
then called the police, and him and son was communicating after he called. He came home and then he called back.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to the shooting, son and a father was communicating on the phone while Mr. Gibson was delivering the package the same time frame.
Well, what kills it is you've got a bunch of bullet holes
Right.
in the Hertz truck that
Right.
weren't there
Right.
at the beginning of his shit.
I'm trying to establish linking it to the cases.
Number two,
Mm-hmm.
the most outcome determinative evidence to me is while the Gibson, the victim, is fleeing for his life,
Mm-hmm.
being shot at, he's on the phone with his supervisor.
Yeah, instantaneous.
Hears the gunshots and says, get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
And he's screaming, pray for his life.
Gotcha. All right. So, when did y'all? About how much time passed before MBI completed its investigation?
Right away, the day after,
Okay. So they came out.
they went on
Processed the car.
Yeah, the truck was in Brandon.
Right.
So went to Brandon and processed the vehicle. When I called,
Mm-hmm.
they came in the 24th, 25th.
Mhm.
They processed the vehicle and they done everything.
Okay.
And sent me the reports.
Okay. So, and then you put the file together,
Yes,
and then you sent it to the district attorney, correct?
yes,
And what all was in the file?
yes.
No. What?
Everything need to be in the file.
Mhm.
Every body camera, audio, video, everything, and
Every piece of
every
evidence.
piece of evidence,
Now-
everything need to be in the file.
Right.
Complete file.
Mhm.
Normally, give to the district attorney's office.
Okay, goes to trial. And if you want to jump in here, counselor, you can. What exactly happened at trial? Okay, someone watching this does not know the background here.
He's on the witness stand,
Mm-hmm.
being cross-examined by one of the defense attorneys. He asked him about one of the interviews of the victim and says, "Did you videotape that interview?" He says, "Well, yeah, that's what I did." "Well, where is it?" He goes, "Right here." Pulled it out of his own file.
Mm-hmm.
That starts the "we never got it."
Mm-hmm.
But detective, tell them, did you give that video and everything else you had to the DA?
Yes, complete file, everything to the DA's office.
Including the video. correct?
Everything, everything,
Okay,
everything, yes.
I've got to ask that.
And the important thing
Mhm.
to know is this alleged video that was allegedly hidden, which it wasn't,
Mhm.
was inculpatory, not exculpatory.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't help.
Right.
You see,
Yeah.
most times the defense lawyer's going, they hid this from us because it vindicates our client.
Right.
They never even argued that here.
Yeah. Because it would have actually implicated their client.
Implicated
Got
the
it.
client.
Got it. Okay. So that happens in court. What happens next?
They mistrial at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So mistrial,
And did it go to a jury at that point, or did a judge just go ahead and rule mistrial?
No, declared a mistrial.
Because he bought the defense argument that we never got this.
Correct.
Okay.
Jason, you chime in too now.
Generally, when you have cases, when you have these kind of discovery issues, when they say we didn't get something, generally the prosecution has a checklist of evidence they provided to the defense. Was there a checklist here?
We don't know what the DA had and didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a great point and one that we made because this
Because that would show the transfer of the file, their discovery to the defense.
A court, here's another very bizarre
Mhm.
part of the story. The DA says his underling gave the defense the file